Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the press conference of Learner Tien. First of all, congrats, Learner. Well done today in straight sets. Are you looking forward to the next round rematch with Daniel?
Yeah, I am. I think it's pretty crazy that we end up playing here again a year later, but yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
I think last time I was with you in this room, you were eating a pizza and you had just beaten Daniil Medvedev. And it was like 4 a.m. or something. What are your memories of that night and that experience?
I mean, I was really tired. Obviously, really happy. I remember my leg was hurting really bad. But yeah, I remember just being really happy, and I don't know, my mind was in a million places, but mostly happy.
Just in terms of full circle with Medvedev in the last year, talk about a little bit your journey and also this place. I mean, you had success here as a junior and obviously a lot as a pro. So what is it about this place that you think syncs with you?
I'm not sure. I mean, this is my third time coming here, second time in pros. I played once in juniors, and I've just always enjoyed playing here. I don't know if it's the courts. I mean, definitely the support is always amazing when I come, and you know, it's always a special place for me to come back to. But I'm not really sure. I feel like I play good tennis down here, and you know, I have lots of great memories here. So coming back, I mean, obviously is always really special, and you know, it's only my third year here, but I feel like, you know, I've been coming here a lot longer than that.
Won, I think it's 13 of the past 16 matches, and we're obviously showing really good form here. And like as a fan watching, it's hard not to think like what your potential could be. And you know, you go to top 10, top 5. How do you as a player stop yourself from those expectations and just stay in the moment?
Yeah, I mean, my biggest focus right now is just improving. I think, you know, there's a lot of things in my game that can still get better. So that's my biggest focus. I've always just thought, you know, if I just focus and work on the things that need work, that you know, the results, the ranking, all that will come. You know, it's rare that you see improvement without seeing results come with it. So just, you know, just getting better is my biggest focus.
If you compare your game to a year ago when you had that win over Daniel, how does it stand up? What have you developed, and what are you trying to add to it?
Yeah, I mean, I think everything's gotten a lot better just in general. I mean, I have a year's worth of experience under my belt now, so that's one of the bigger things that's helped me a lot. I think just getting to play more matches at this level has been really big for me. Just getting out there and, you know, experiencing these different matchups that, you know, I haven't had before, and having to work my way through, you know, the ups and downs of the season has been huge for me. I think in general, I would feel like everything has gotten a bit better. I think I'm more mature of a player. I think, you know, I handle a lot of these matches a lot better. So overall, I just think I've improved.
David and Ben.
Just picking up on that a little bit, just when you're growing up and you're picturing yourself being on tour, what is sort of the difference between playing these top players, how you envisioned it, versus actually having to play them? Is it what you expected?
I mean, it's very surreal to play some of these matches, you know, look across the net and see them. Some of them are a bit tougher than others to process, you know, at first. But, I mean, it's just very, very surreal for me to play these matches. I mean, super cool. I try to enjoy it as much as I can. Obviously, you know, when you play these guys, you're always going to be on a big court. You know, there's going to be a lot of people watching. But I just try to enjoy it as much as I can. You know, it's what you dream of as a kid. So, you know, I kind of let the I try to let the pressure go, and you know, just go out and enjoy it as much as I can.
I think most tennis fans last year would say probably the rivalry of the year was Sinner Alcaraz, but a pretty close second place is Tien Medvedev, which would not have been expected, you know, when the season started at all. So I'm curious for you, having played him 3 times and all 3 being pretty classic sort of matches, like what you think it is about your 2 games that lines up so well and makes it so you guys can sort of produce these epics together, about sort of, you know, the chemistry between your 2 styles.
Yeah, I mean, we've played 3 times. I mean, all of them have been wars. I think he served for the match all 3 times. I think we both both make a lot of balls. We both, don't give up too many free points. So I think naturally that makes the rallies very long, games very long. I think, we both don't make it easy on our opponents. So, naturally we're not making it easy on each other, and we both have to work very hard for points in games. So I think the matches just kind of drag out. Yeah, I feel like that's the easiest way to put it.
How much contact have you had with Michael before he became your coach, and what are the reference points you have together in Southern California?
I believe I don't think I ever spoke to him before we started working together. A couple months into us working together, my mom sent me a picture that I took with him from when I was pretty young, from who knows what year, that I don't even remember taking that photo. But yeah, I wouldn't say I ever really met him or spoke to him before. So the first time we spoke was, I think, right after Wimbledon, I think. So when we started working together, that was just kind of when I met him for the first time. I always knew he lived in California, never knew exactly where. It's not like I would see him, playing tennis just out and about. So I knew he was close by, and that's been great, actually. It's been very convenient for both of us, but never ran into him anywhere before earlier last year.
There's some hot temperatures forecast in coming days, 40 degrees. Does that suit you being a younger player, and do you think the right protocols are in place to protect players?
I'm not even sure. I haven't seen the forecast. I've heard people saying it's going to be hot, but I'm not really sure. I haven't seen it. I don't even know what the protocols are, honestly, with the heat rules and stuff. So I honestly don't really have much of an idea on that.
Okay, thank you, everyone.